Second heifer today just showing a little bit more breed character than the heifer following third. She's a little bit cleaner through the head and neck today. She blends a little more smoothly from neck to shoulder and shoulder to barrel. The third heifer today just has the advantage of being a little bit nicer through the foot today. She's stronger in the pasture and a little deeper down through the heel. But certainly this fourth heifer, you love the frame. She's so long and stretchy from end to end. And today she's just a bit harder across the top, a little leveler from hooks to pins than the extreme dairy angular heifer following along in fifth. Fifth over six, a fairly close placement, just a little bit more calf all the way through on our fifth place cow, but you certainly have to admire the sixth place calf here. She's all style, she's clean cut, she's dairy, she's angular, and a heifer that moves out on a tremendous set of feet and legs. Congratulations, tremendous group of spring calves to start off your show.
If you're marking your catalogs along with us in the International Red and White Show, there were 24 spring heifer calves exhibited this afternoon. Reading from the top of your catalog, entry 1650 was 10th. Entry 1651 did not show. 1652 was 13th. 1653 placed 20th. 1654 was 14th. 1655 was 21st. 1656 was 17th. Entries 1657, 1658, and 1659 did not show. Entry 1660 placed 4th. Entry 1661 and 1662 did not show. Entry 1663 was 6th. Entry 1664 did not show. Entry 1665 placed 2nd in the class. Ducat D-back Lita Red, exhibit by Leslie and Linda Brucci of Westminster, Maryland. Entry 1666 was 7th. 1667 did not show. 1668 was 8th. Entries 1669, 1670, and 1671 did not show. Entry 1672 was our winning entry. Entourage LCA Fiona, exhibited by Eaton Holsteins and Mike Heath of Marietta, New York. Entry 1673 was 9th. 1674 was 19th. 1675 was 12th, and the second junior, Just a Beauty Integral Gin Red, exhibited by Daniel Kitchen of Danville, Pennsylvania. Entries 1676 and 1677 did not show. Entry 1678 was 3rd and also won the Bred and Owned Award. Southern Hills DB Milky Red, exhibited by Hannah Griffith of Bethel, Ohio. Entry 1679 did not show. Entry 1680 was 23rd. Entry 1681 and 1682 did not show. Entry 1683 was 18th. 1684 placed 15th. 1685 did not show. Entry 1686 was 5th. 1687 did not show. Entry 1688 was 16th. 1689 was 22nd. Entry 1690 was 24th. And entry 1691 was 11th. And also our first place junior entry, Weberlack Tickle Me Red, exhibited by Allison Phillips of Lingleville, Texas. Entry 1692 did not show. Now entering the ring in our International Red and White Show is the Winter Heifer Calf class. The first place award is presented by MB Lucky Lady Farm, Frank and Diane Borba of Modesto, California. The junior award is presented by Red Crest Farm, Jake Skinner of Mercersburg, Pennsylvania. We also should acknowledge, as we move into our International Red and White Show, we certainly want to acknowledge the sponsor of the neck ribbons and medallions for the International Red and White Show, which this year is sponsored by Jetstream Genetics.
Folks, at this time I'd like to recognize the Associate Judge of this year's International Guernsey Show. Our Associate Judge this year is Bernie Heisner of Fairview Heights, Illinois. Judge Heisner retired in 2013 after 20 years as General Manager of Coba Select Sires. During his industry tenure, he served on the National Dairy Shrine Board of Directors, was a founding member of the Ohio Livestock Coalition, and coached dairy judging teams at Ohio State University, as well as the University of Illinois. Judge Heisner has judged the Arizona State Fair, the Indiana State Fair, and several shows across Illinois, Michigan, and Ohio. He has supported Ohio State's College of Food, Animal, and Environmental Sciences and 4-H judging programs. For his accomplishments, Judge Heisner was inducted into the Ohio Agricultural Hall of Fame and the Ohio State Fair Hall of Fame. He currently lives in Fairview Heights, Illinois, with his wife Sue, and enjoys visits from his 2 adult children and 3 grandchildren. Please extend a warm World Dairy Expo welcome to our Associate Judge for the 2000 International Guernsey Show, Judge Bernie Heisner. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to direct your attention to the Guernsey Show ring once again, so I may recognize our excellent crew of volunteers working with the 2017 International Guernsey Show. Leading this team of volunteers is our show superintendent, Stephen Sievert of National Dairy Herd Improvement Association. Now in his 25th year working in the International Guernsey Show, 17 of them have been as breed superintendent. Steve, along with his Guernsey volunteer team, relishes working with the Guernsey breeders, exhibitors, and enthusiasts here at World Dairy Expo each year. Our dedicated volunteers assisting Steve with this year's show include our ringmen, Rick Frozine and Tom Anderson, our ringside check-in personnel, Barb DeGroot and Haley Schmidt, our class placings team, Kevin Stiles and Leslie Thoman, our show assistant, Brittany Gevlinger, and we also tip our caps to our key supporters in the ring with us today from the American Guernsey Association, Robin Alden, Kara Trotter, and Doug Granitz. Finally, we recognize our Guernsey royalty at ringside today, presenting ribbons and awards. Our National Guernsey Queen, Lauren Robeson of Mulberry Grove, Illinois. Our National Guernsey Princess, Ellie Wantland of Neongo, Missouri. And our Wisconsin Guernsey Princess, Haley Weisensell of Mount Horeb, Wisconsin. Many thanks to Steve and all our volunteers for their efforts in coordinating this year's International Guernsey Show. Thanks, everybody. And folks, we direct your attention to the International Guernsey Show ring, where we're ready to announce the placings for the Winter Heifer Calf class. Our junior second place winner, number 2546, Naps HPGG Pies Tiffany ET. Ashlyn Sarbacker, Daniel Bassey, and Hill Point Partners, Edgerton, Wisconsin. Our first place junior winner, number 2904, Green Slopes A1 Melanie, Macy Wallison, Imler, Pennsylvania. Our junior bred and owned winner, number 2538, PR Miller CCM Auburn, Ella Miller, East, and she is from Lewiston, Minnesota. Our third place finisher overall, Crown J HP Lucifer Jedi, Hill Point Partners, and Josie Morris, Johnson Creek, Wisconsin. Our second place finisher, number 2544, GR Valley Gem A Idol India from Valley Gem Farms, Cumberland, Wisconsin. And our first place overall winner, as well as the winner of Best Bred and Owned, number 2542, Warwick Manor LS Sky ET, Colby Stoltzfus, East Earl, Pennsylvania. Congratulations. Judge Chris, tell us more about what you saw.
Well, another great group of heifers here in our Guernsey winter calf class, and for Bernie and I, and quite a handy winner, a heifer that just moves herself to the top of the class. She's a heifer that's so extreme, long from end to end. She's long from her nose to her tail. I love the hardness of top that she has. She's got so much style and balance when you get her out on the move. It's those advantages that gets her over our heifer in second. Second over third, a little closer placing. When we got him in line, I just prefer the width and substance that this second heifer has over our heifer in third. She's a little cleaner out over that rib structure, cleaner down through the thigh than another well-balanced heifer coming out here in third. Third over fourth, just on the width that she has. She shows me more width the muzzle. She's wider through the chest. She's fuller in those crops than the real stylish January heifer we have coming out in fourth. The fourth heifer, a January heifer, not the biggest individual in the class, but I love the makeup to her. She's got a beautiful open rib. She tracks out on a great set of feet and legs, and that's her advantage over our heifer in fifth. She shows me more strength of pastern. She's deeper in the heel, a little less set to the hock than a beautiful framed heifer coming out in fifth. The fifth heifer from the Hooks Forge certainly catches your eyes. You love the openness of rib, the dairy strength that this individual has, but just like to change her on the way that she handles those legs to move her up any higher in the class. But it's that advantage in cleanliness of bone that gets her over the next heifer. She's more feminine up through the head and neck. She's more stylish from her nose to her withers than the real square-framed heifer coming out in sixth. Sixth over seventh, just on length of body. She's a longer individual from end to end. Our seventh heifer, a real wide-muzzled, wide-chested individual, but she just lacks the length and angularity to make it any higher in the class today. Congratulations.